So y'all, as you can see, this is my hair. Now, I'm not really the best at giving you guys premium length checks, but next time I'll get one of my beautiful companions to help me out. As you can see, my hair's grown a lot. It was stagnant for a while, but now I've hit waist length and I'm shook. It's literally growing a mile a minute. So stay tuned so I can tell you exactly how I was able to achieve this. It's really quite simple, but these are some things that a lot of people don't touch on. Hey Z-Stars, what's good in the proverbial hood? It's your girl Zara, popularly known as EfikZara, and I'm back with another video, obviously. So today we're going to cover the 3 very important things you absolutely have to know if your hair refuses to grow. Bars or whatever. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. But of course, before we do, please be sure to give this video one big thumbs up if you like my hair. Please be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think these 3 things are going to be. Please be sure to share this video with your friends and your loved ones and anybody whose hair is in Struggleville. And last but never ever can be least, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications on so you know every time I post a new video. Let's get right into this video. Now, number 1 is scalp health, because the foundation of any exceptional hair growth regimen is a very healthy scalp. Now, I actually used to struggle with scalp fungus and it was pretty severe. Roughly 2 years ago, a bit after the lockdown, I believe, I discovered that I had scalp fungus while I was doing a hair video. It was pretty horrifying and I was shocked because I'd never noticed anything like that on my scalp before, or so I thought. When I discovered the fungus on my scalp, I could not stop crying. I was literally sobbing hot tears, y'all. I was crying to all my family members and they were frantically searching, trying to help me figure out how we could remedy this very serious situation. What led me to discovering this scalp fungus is that my scalp was constantly sore in a particular area right about here. It was extremely itchy and it was red as well as a bit oozing. It was also very, very, very tender. The slightest touch would make me very uncomfortable. I don't want to get into that too much in this video because it's a rather deep story. If you guys want to know more about my scalp fungus journey, then please be sure to click on the cards in the top right corner to view that. But it was a very severe issue. I've always been very concerned about my scalp health, but this episode took it to another level because in my effort to solve these problems, well, this very massive problem that feels like a legion of problems, I actually discovered how to optimize my hair growth and grow my hair extremely quickly. I did a lot of research and I was able to come up with a number of homeopathic remedies to completely eradicate my scalp fungus. That, as well as medical attention, turned my scalp around, and now the hair all over my head is very full and I do not experience any further scalp issues. If you're struggling with scalp fungus and you want access to these homeopathic remedies, I will link them not only in the description box, but also in the top right corner in the cards in my recipe Bible. Not only did it completely cure my scalp fungus, it also made my hair thicker. It accelerated my growth in a way that I could not possibly imagine, and it completely streamlined my hair care journey. Now I find caring for my hair to be significantly easier as a result of these remedies and recipes. In that publication, I have hair teas, hair masks, homemade greases, homemade oils, gels, and etc, etc, etc. All of these played a huge part in healing my scalp, and now I use these remedies religiously to maintain my scalp health. Now again, it's linked in the top right corner and in the description box down below. It's currently 20% off. So if you all would like access to that, please be sure to check it out. You don't need a code. All you have to do is go to the website and purchase before this offer expires. You might also be able to find a discount if you purchase the recipe Bible, a discount for all of my favorite products. But I digress. Let's get back into this video. Aside from these very potent remedies, I also focus on applying my hair growth oil daily. Now I have a video for that in the top right corner in the cards. Once again, you all can check that out. But I also have other types of growth oils, including a medicated growth oil located in my recipe Bible, which of course is still in the description box down below and in the cards in the top right corner. This oil helps to balance my scalp, and because of the potent antifungals I use to formulate it, it keeps fungus at bay. My scalp literally doesn't give me any issues. And generally, I'm a very sensitive skinned person, so I actually need to pay extra attention to my scalp environment. If your hair refuses to grow and you notice that your scalp is constantly itchy, your scalp maybe oozes a bit, your scalp is flaky, your scalp is dry, and or a myriad of other scalp concerns and ailments, then you definitely need to examine your scalp environment very, 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 very carefully. If you all would like a series dedicated to scalp health, please put some orange emojis in the comments down below and let me know exactly what you want to know about the scalp. Again, I'm very passionate about skincare and I'm very passionate about scalp care, so I'd love to get into that for you all. Please be sure to purchase my recipe book, which again is linked in the description box down below and is located in the top right corner. So be sure to check it out. I'm so excited to share it with you all. It's a really beautiful book and it's full of all the recipes that I've used to grow and thicken and strengthen my extremely beautiful natural hair. So the second thing you absolutely need to incorporate if your hair refuses to grow is a regimen. This is so important. A lot of people talk about building your regimen, having a regimen, doing the regimen ting, but how many people actually give you the tools that you need to build a solid regimen that will keep your hair and your scalp happy for eons and eons and eons? Now I know we don't live for eons, but just bear with me. As far as I'm concerned, this head of hair of mine, this crown on top of my head, is something that is going to be endless. So I want to take care of it while I can and actually wear it like the crown of glory that it is. With that being said, having a regimen has always been rather difficult for me. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm a photographer, I'm a cinematographer. I am also a social media personality, of course. I'm a violinist, I'm a composer. Now, those of you who know me very well know that I went to school for music. So first and foremost, before any other thing, I am a musician, I am a composer and a violinist and a composer. Those are the two things that I'm most passionate about in life. Now, with that being said, it makes it a bit challenging when you have a schedule as busy as mine to actually maintain your hair. Now, because my scalp is so sensitive, I actually do need to take extra steps to ensure that I'm treating my hair and my scalp properly. The same way I make sure that I do my skincare really well, that I stick to my skincare regimen, I try really, really hard to stick to my hair care regimen. I made a weekly regimen and I discovered that it wasn't enough because sure, I was doing what I needed to do, but there are certain treatments and certain things I do to my hair and my scalp that don't happen every week. Maybe it'll happen once a month or once every 6 weeks. This prompted me to extend my routine to a monthly one. So I rearranged my system and made it a monthly regimen. Now I found for me that still wasn't enough because again, as I just stated, there's some things I do to my hair that I do once every 6 weeks. So that for me meant I had to extend it even further. Now 2 months was not going to be enough and I could already kind of foresee that, so I made it a 3-month regimen. I updated my system, switched some things around, added some things, you know, threw in a little salt there, just a dash, and spiced it up a bit. And I found at the end of that 3-month experimental regimen, I literally had 3 inches of hair, y'all, because I was exceptionally consistent. I was so consistent and I was so proud of myself. So after that initial 3 months, I continued to use it and I was seeing massive growth and a massive improvement in my scalp health. With that being said, I've made that system available to you all because I know how challenging it is trying to build a regimen. Everyone tells you, like I said, you need to have a regimen, but they don't tell you what to do. So instead of telling you what to do, why don't I just give you a very simple format to follow, something that works for everyone. Now this brings me to my hair growth calendar. It allows me to have a regimen that focuses on friends. Now that is P for protection, H for health and hygiene, R for retention, N for nutrition, inside and out, and S for stimulation. All of those things I've included in that calendar so that I can see the best from my hair. That's really important to me. Because I mean, obviously I'm on YouTube for y'all, like making hair videos. But aside from that, I take a lot of pride in my hair. I think India Ari said, I am not my hair, but guys, my hair is me though, so it has to be looking cute or whatever. Now for a deeper lesson on what Friends is, please again, click on the link in the top right corner. And I'm also going to link it in the description box so you can see that video and understand more about that system. As far as the calendar goes, I have 4 different calendars because even though my hair is a certain type of hair, I knew that if I wanted to make it available to you all, I couldn't just make it like only for me, you get me. So you have your low porosity calendar, your high porosity calendar, your no oils and no butters calendar, and your sensitive, dry, itchy scalp calendar. So for me, of course, I would probably, I know I would be using the low porosity and the sensitive, dry, itchy scalp calendar. I kind of go between both of those ones. So if that's what you want to do, if that's how you want to approach, you actually can buy more than one and use both of them. Now the calendar retails for $10, but I want you all to have it for a fairly inexpensive price, even though I know it's worth like $50. So I'm giving it to you guys for 50% off for a limited time only. So be sure to definitely check that out. Again, it's going to be linked in the top right corner and in the description box down below. Now, since I have trouble sometimes keeping track of things, I've also made a workbook, which you can get maybe for 50% off if you purchase the calendar. I also use that to actually help me have a really sound regimen. Delicious. I'm so excited to finally present to you my 16-page hair growth calendar. It comes in 4 different variants: the low porosity, high porosity, sensitive, dry, and or troubled scalp, and no oils, no butters. If you've struggled to pin down a routine, this is the solution for you. I can't wait to do this challenge with you all, and we'll definitely be making more content all about this calendar. Now, number 3 is medical. This oftentimes goes unchecked because a lot of people feel that, okay, let me do all this topical stuff to my hair and I'll be fine. But there are plenty of people that have a solid regimen that don't have any scalp health issues and they're still losing fistfuls of hair. Now, it's not funny. It's really not funny. It's actually really alarming and really traumatic. So I'm going to tell you what you need to be looking for when you notice this kind of pattern in your own hair journey. Now, it's so important to get tested by your physician for any deficiencies, any autoimmune diseases and or disorders, and or anything else that could stunt or inhibit your hair growth. So some things that could inhibit hair growth, I mean, obviously fungus. We've talked about that already. And then certain skin conditions could inhibit hair growth. And then of course, again, deficiencies like iron, vitamin D could cause you to lose your hair and could inhibit hair growth. If you do a full blood count and you do observe that maybe you're anemic or you're experiencing any other deficiency, then take the advice of your physician and please supplement accordingly. Treat that condition accordingly. Deficiency is not a joke. And those things will show up first in your hair because your hair is not a vital organ. If there's something wrong with your body, it's going to draw nutrients from the hair and redirect those nutrients to other parts of the body. The hair is actually a great indicator of being unwell internally. Now there are some other conditions like psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, and others that are more topical. Actually, they do have to do with some sort of inflammation and autoimmune issue. Don't quote me though, I'm not an expert in those areas based on my research. If I'm not mistaken. So there are ways to treat those. Now they might recommend steroids, they might recommend some homeopathic remedies, they might recommend a dietary change. So there are a lot of ways to actually remedy those kinds of skin conditions, or at least alleviate a lot of the symptoms. Again, I'm not an expert, so it's really important to, one, consult your physician, your dermatologist, and then also do your own research. And be vigilant. Actually be checking your hair and your scalp. Make sure that there's nothing wrong. Another part of medical that I feel people don't really observe is regular physical activity. Now, all of the people I know on social media with absurdly long natural hair exercise like every blessed day, y'all. Like if it's not yoga or Pilates, it's cardio and weights and anything that gets the heart pumping, that allows the blood to circulate throughout the body. Now, why is exercise important? Because of what I just said. It allows your blood to circulate throughout your body. This is really important because the blood delivers nutrients to all the vital organs, including the non-vital parts of the body like the hair. So if you want your hair to be popping, I do encourage you to exercise and be vigilant about your internal health. So y'all, that's pretty much everything. I mean, we're like good to go. These are the 3 things you absolutely need to do if your hair refuses to grow. Thank you so much for watching. Please drop some blue emojis down below if you've made it this far. And of course, please be sure to thumbs up once again if you like my hair, if you liked this information. Comment down below, let me know what I missed. Be sure to share this with your friends and your loved ones. And last but can never ever be least, please subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications on so you know every time I post a new video. God bless. And follow me on Snapchat at EfikZara for behind the scenes ish. But God bless and I love you. Thank you so much.